A target was strategically placed across a chasm. This seemed like the opportunity to give Alexander my perfect gift.
Looks like this is the time.
Time for what?
I have a gift for you. It's been a long time coming.
Really?
Let me see here. Ah, yes, here we go. Your very own bow. Now we can finally be the dueling archers we were meant to be.
Oh, a bow. Thanks. You shouldn't have.
Give it a try.
Like this? Oh.
Wait, hold on. Let me make one minor correction. There.
Tell me when.
Visualize the target coming to you. Oh, you were close.
Well, the gift is stunning. I'll keep practicing. Oh, hey, I have another idea.
You do?
Yeah, it's a bit of magic I learned from the sorcery of old.
Manny's magic book?
Yeah, I mean, it's quite easy. First you get fired up, and then you snap.
I'm not a fan of that sound.
But isn't it cool?
I don't know about that dark magic, son. It can be very dangerous. I've seen firsthand what it can do.
Don't worry about it. I can handle it. Magic is all about who wields it. You want me to teach you?
I think it's best if we move along. Your mother and sister are waiting.
Come on, it's easy. Just tap into your inner emotions and snap.
Sounds easy for a teenager.
Well, I've been learning all day from you. Can you just try for me? Come on, Dad. You gotta get more fired up.
There. Nothing, see? Now can we refrain from snapping for the rest of this trip? Sound echoes in here. This old man can't take it.
I just wanted to chime in and say that magical solutions are perfectly valid in this labyrinth.
Well, that's not how we do things in Daventry.
All right.
I was starting to detect a little bit of a bad attitude in Alexander. How was I supposed to guide his arrow through life if he never took a shot?
Oh, Graham, you're wrong, though. Oops, I walked off the thing a little bit. The joystick is not going in the direction you think it's going to go in. See, you're too attached to this arrow idea. He's not. I mean, he's had a whole life without you for like 20 years almost. You gotta accept what he's grown into, and he knows magic, and that's cool.
I love it when Dad does magic. Why couldn't you just let him be?
For 18 years, Gwendolyn, I painted an image in my head of who my son would be. I was learning quickly, however, that my imaginary portrait was a bit off model.
All right, I guess I'll head down there. You shoot the switches with your arrows. So primitive.
If I could just snap my fingers and make you gentlemen magically get along, I would. Sadly, I lack the opposable thumbs to perform such a feat.
Where should I start?
I really enjoy this villain, or the Sphinx. I don't know if she even qualifies as a villain necessarily, but she's just an amusing little input here. You really should have let him be the fireball dude and have you do the grunt work. You gotta cooperate with this kid. He's just as surprised and off-put by who you are as you are by him. 'Cause you didn't know each other. He's not doing anything wrong. It's like being mad that your kid's not into fishing or something. It's like, it's not really the important thing. He was gone for 18 years. Let's focus on the part where he's back.
Over there.
Is there a puzzle here? Oh, I think I have to go... Oh, what? Oh, each...
Where to, oh non-magical one?
So each line is going to disappear as I move. So if I go here... Whenever I do this kind... Oh, it's just like it's the Astrarium puzzles from Dragon Age Inquisition. So going from how we went last time, generally it was smartest to stick to the inside lines first. Or the outside lines, really. It's more about just not mixing the two to make sure you get to take care of them all at once. So, go this way, and then I can... Oh, already messed it up, though. Can I fix that? If I went here... Can I fix this? What if I went... Here, 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 here... No? I think I already messed up. Can I cancel this? Columnar jointing everywhere! Seriously, it's everywhere. This whole level's like that. That's insane. I think literally going there first already ruined it. I guess I'll just play it out. It's a clunky adventure game puzzle, so you kind of have to make it happen in order to continue. Go, 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 go! Yeah, he can only barely do the jump. And I done goofed. Alright. Let's double check. There's no way to save it, right? Yeah, I've got there's 3 branches coming back this way. Yeah... I messed it up. I'm pretty sure I messed it up. Just didn't realize what was gonna happen when I shot something at first. And yeah, I think I have to fail it to continue.
Just so you know, I still need to practice magic for my act. It's Caduceus the Magnificent's big finish.
Alright, buddy. Because I can't shoot anywhere else, right? They're all... Yeah, they're like that. Go for it. I think we're gonna be trapped now, right? Wait, did they come back? Oh, I can just keep shooting them again. Oh, right. No, we can shoot them again. It's just the platforms are gonna go away is the problem. Can I still fix this, though? No, it's not. Never mind. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine.
The dueling archers. Well, the monologuing archer and Caduceus, the switch puller.
I don't know. I had something wrong in my head, I guess. Oh, I think I was thinking that I couldn't use the same corner twice, but of course you can. We just need to delete all of the bars in a row. I wonder if you can mess it up. I'm sure you can, right? Oh, is that gonna pass through it? Oh, that's a nice little touch. It opens up to go around it. Yeah, we're fine. I was thinking I might not be able to use the same column again, but of course you can. So the entire problem I had in my head was made up. All right, job's done. And we'll just not acknowledge how these pillars are magically going under that cracked ice, as if it's magic.
We were getting this. With a bit more training, Alexander would make a great king for Daventry.
I like they were basically qualifying puzzle solving as being a king. Like, oh look, he helped solve a puzzle. He'll be a great king. What? You don't understand how we do it in Daventry. We never use magic and we solve puzzles, and that's the two things, really. That's the whole kingdom.
Well, I guess we should get this snow on the road.
Oh no, he doesn't like puns.
I'm not really into punning.
I see. Well, I was just playing around. No need for the cold shoulder. Or a meltdown?
Please stop.
Oh, come now, Alexander. Everyone in Daventry loves puns. Give it a shot.
Fine. What do you call family of koala bears in the Arctic?
Not a pun.
Bipolar bears.
You call them lost. Really, really lost.
Get it? Because it was a joke instead of a
That's
pun.
more of a punchline than a pun!
Exactly. That's what jokes sound like. They'll get along. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. We got this.
Alrighty, Alexander. Let's get to work on solving this.
Or perhaps we could just, I don't know, blast a hole in the ice over there?
What? Alexander, we are not in a race. The goal is not just to forge a shortcut to the end. This room has been carefully crafted with conundrums to expand our minds and foster our creativity.
With a sliding tile puzzle? I'll be waiting over there.
I'm with you, Caduceus. Sliding puzzle tiles can get old.
Please don't linger on this part of the story.
Yeah. The ice people. Alright, let's figure this out.
Move that long piece over here. Let me melt that ice.
I mean, they did... Let's see. The Sphinx did say that, magical solutions are valid. This is weird. So some of them are conjoined. That's the issue here. That's a new problem. Alright, how is he gonna melt the ice? Oh, he means I need to get a piece to him. Okay. Because this one's vertical, isn't it? I think. Oh. That's not what I thought that was shaped like. Okay. Let's get this long one out of the way, and I can get the one that's up top, which appears to be a different orientation. Oh, it's a small one. Oh, that'll work too. I assume I just need to get him to touch the ice, right?
Watch your head!
There you go.
Alexander, I thought we agreed not to use that magic in here.
Well, I didn't see another way.
You're not following the 4 E's.
Dad, I'm 18. You don't need to talk down to me.
Seriously, you don't. Come on. Your son's back. He was gone for years. You finally got him.
Have you shared this story with Mom?
Queen Casimir used to have quite the wild side as well.
Here we go. This should be... Yeah, this will be straightforward.
Perhaps it would be easier to be his friend. This parenting stuff has its limits.
What you gotta do is just acknowledge that he has different attributes and different strengths. And then you'll be unstoppable together, see? Look what you guys can accomplish side by side. Is there any more dialogue, by the way, in the new room?
Sorry, I'm not sorry. You gotta admit that was clutch, right? Those mad fire skills, though.
Oh, he did that, huh?
I don't mean TBR, but that was savage, yo.
Okay.
Let's take a break on the small talk and just chillax.
Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm done with him after that dialogue. He talks like that. I was cool with everything else.
I'm not sure how the story is supposed to help me with Gart.
Stay with me, sweetheart. Sometimes it has to get worse before it can get better.
I need a break. I'm gonna go wait over there and think about what I'm gonna write in my journal later.
What in the caduceus grace is journaling?
Oh, like the shining stars. I'm not Gwendolyn Caduceus Jr.
You don't know what journaling is? Alright, so now we've got 3D. We got 3D blocks here. That's interesting. Makes me wonder if we're gonna eventually have, like, at some point is this gonna start turning into Catherine? Oh. Oh? What? Oh, it resets them. Okay. So do I push them? Oh, they
I do
flip.
have to admit I was starting to get frustrated at that boy's lack of participation. I didn't say anything, though. Didn't want to end up in that journal.
Didn't want to end up in that journal?
Can you please stop that snapping?
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
It's a mistake you see people make a lot. They're trying to get along with each other, or supposedly, and they're trying to deal with each other, but, like, you see Graham being all trying to be inspiring. Oh.
We're doing it again.
Sorry.
Yeah. Graham's here trying to be, like, trying to teach him new things and try to show him how crazy this stuff is, but he's not open to his experiences, not open to seeing what they have to learn.
Alexander, please. That sound is bringing me back to a very dark place.
But he's unwilling to accept the attributes of his son as they are and learn from those. And learn to value any of those. Although at the same time, yeah, he does have totally reason to not be psyched about that sound. This is gonna go the wrong way. How do I deal with this? Let's see. I need to be... That's still not going to be right, is it? I don't think this is really getting it done. It needs to match. It's not going to match. What happens if I press the button? Does it reset completely, or does it move it? As is. Ah, it resets completely. Well, crap. There we go, just had to go forward in an L shape. That was straightforward enough. Alright. Just gotta walk along. You know, I should really talk to him, though. Is there new dialogue here?
I've been meaning to ask, what was that syrup smell in the throne room? I wasn't expecting this adventure to be so linear. Aren't we supposed to collect a bunch of crazy items and then use them on random objects? So, you figured out that the labyrinth is most certainly a trap, right? I've said my piece. Now I'm going back to reflecting. Whoa-ha. Whoa-ha.
Didn't expect this adventure to be so linear. It's literally just a series of rooms back to back. This game has definitely changed every episode. The first one was an open world adventure, the second one was a resource management thing, the third one was like a dialogue relationship thing, and this one's a series of puzzle chambers.
Another conundrum solved. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you actually knew each other longer than, how long has it been? 18 years, give or take a few key moments. Oh, wait, that's how long you've been apart. Apologies. Sometimes I mix up numbers and dates.
Well, she's getting rude. And she seems to really know who we are. Oh, Escher.
This looks really hard. Please don't.
I can't help it!
Oh, come on, Dad. This is really embarrassing. Oh, no.
How many switches are in this trap? Is this the final gauntlet? Have we reached the end? Will we make it out alive? Will we use our bows? Does this labyrinth give out prizes? Oh, what if the prizes are custom jackets? Can ours say the dueling archers, please? When can we schedule a pun war? How about every day that ends in Y? Isn't this so much fun? Aren't you excited you're back? 'Cause I am! What size crown do you wear? When do you want to begin addendum training? Tell me, are you more the brave, the wise, or the compassionate? You can choose how to solve this conundrum as long as we do it together!
He's gonna blow it up.
Yes!
He's really gonna blow it up.
Don, why would you do that? It looked like so much fun.
I'm not like you. I can't handle any more puzzles.
That magic is dangerous. See? This is what I warned you about, that snapping, that horrendous snapping. It's what took you away from us, and I forbid you to use it.
Forbid me? This magic is part of who I am. I just wish you could see that. Look, we're not some happy family just because I'm back. I wasn't there on your adventures. I don't know what the tapestries that line the walls mean, and I don't know why you insist on wearing that ridiculous hat.
Well, if you didn't want a family, then why did you come back?
I was looking for a father, not a commander. I'm not one of your subjects to be ruled over. If I wanted to be a slave, I would have stayed with Mananan.
Please don't ever compare me to that man. He robbed you of your childhood.
Well, like it or not, Dad, I'm already grown up. And you're robbing me of my adulthood.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way, Alexander.
Look, I don't even know that name. Let's just split up and search for the girls. You have your way of doing things, and I have mine. I'm just slowing you down.
Fine, leave again! You know what? You are slowing me down!
Wow, you're a terrible father. Is this what being king does to you? Those are not the words to say to anybody, let alone somebody who was gone for like 20 years because they were kidnapped. Yeah, fine, leave again. Jesus.
Where did I go wrong?
I have a few ideas where you went wrong. Seriously, I get that the snapping is like little PTSD, like it reminds you of a really terrible day.
All these twisty staircases look like so much more fun than those sliding tile puzzles.
Again, I know it's a bad reminder of a bad thing that happened, and maybe him being around is a constant reminder of how you failed one day. Not because it was necessarily your fault or anything, because how do you deal with the magic that was happening that day, but you feel like you failed because your son was gone for 20 years, and now he's back, and now he's just a constant reminder of that.
Should we save a plate for Dad? I brought him food earlier. He refused to eat. He's too preoccupied with this next big adventure he's cooking up in his head.
You know, that's just like Dad. Once adventure is on his mind, he can't focus on anything else.
He's never lost his drive. You have to give him that.
Well, I've never regretted retiring my questing boots. It allowed me to devote my full attention to raising my daughter. Isn't that right, my little cuddlebug?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come now, Alexander. We were raised going on adventures and we turned out just fine. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, look at Gart. He's been questing since he could crawl, and shaping up to be quite the handsome prince, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for saying so, Mother.
Oh, I do hope you decide to take Gwendolyn on her own adventure soon. She's got it in her blood. You can't keep her safe forever.
She can go out questing for danger when she's older. We like to do things a little differently in the Green Isles.
You can say that again. Not enough addendums and far too few decrees. Pardon the interruption, milady. I knew there was something there.
I see. Thank you. Gart, the chambermaid found this crumbled up in your waste bin. I am assuming it fell.
Yes, thank the shining stars they found it. I was looking all over for that. It must have blown right off my desk. Give it here. I'll deliver it right after supper.
No need. I'll deliver it myself in the morning. Gart, I told you to keep the windows closed in your room. It's so breezy in there.
Can you please pass the peas?
Gart, did you not hear Gwendolyn?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was a nint mouse squeaking in the courtyard. What did you say?
I asked you to please pass
Gart? Please pass the peas to your cousin.
The little highness can reach them herself. I'm not here to serve her.
You would be honored to serve.
Children, that's enough. There you go, dear. Or was that so hard? Now, can we just finish up dinner in peace? Grandpa would like to speak with everyone after dinner.
Ugh, I hate the smell of that lavender. When I'm king, we will never serve those abominations again.
Oh, do tell us, Gart. What qualities do you possess that would make for a good king?
Well, for one, I've been raised in this castle and trained to properly take over the kingdom. Unlike some other children who have only had adventures in their imaginations.
Boys, I don't like where this conversation is going. Daventry is our home, Alexander. You chose to run away with the princess and rule over her kingdom. Who else besides Gart would make a good king?
I don't know. I hear Kyle has some big ideas.
Kyle? Really? Uncle, you're acting like a buffoon.
Well, if this is how children raised by royalty treat their elders, then I'm proud that Gwendolyn and I grew up outside these castle walls.
What? So now your family is too good for Daventry? It would be an honor for me to be king. But for you, it's just a burden?
Knock it off, Gart!
No! You're just a little girl. Nothing more than a dreamer. If you didn't encourage Grandfather's ramblings, he might actually notice that I am the only man for the job. Sit down. You're embarrassing the family.
Ah! You will never be half the king Grandpa is. And he would never, ever leave the kingdom to such a spoiled, thoughtless child. I may be a little girl, but you're the one that needs to grow up.
Distress.
I think it would be best to cool off in your rooms. Everybody. No one is allowed to see Grandpa until you can all get along.
Wow. Generations of conflict in this family. This really is the dark chapter of this game. And the note still gets left behind. Oh no.